Hey everybody, I got some items in the mail and I want to share with you what I purchased. It is the new collection from Frank Garcia and Prima, Christmas in the Country. And I got the 12 by 12, the A4 size, and the 6 by 6. The only size paper I didn't get was the 8 by 8. And I also got the ephemera packs. And I got one of the chipboards. I think there's two separate ones, but I only got the one because the other one was out of stock. I ordered these from the Rubber Buggy, and they sent them super quick. So these are the chipboards, and there's two sides to this. So I'll show you both sides. You can kind of see the theme is Christmas in the Country. There is gold foil in it, so you can see what kind of theme it is. Very vintage. So really pretty papers for this Christmas. I know it's only June, but I will be doing some projects in the month of July for Christmas in July, and I will share those with you. But I wanted to go ahead and share the paper and accessories that I'll be making with it. Oh, look at that. There is a jar in this, which will be perfect because I just got some jar stamps. And there's some gold stars in here, and you can see the deer. Really pretty foliage. It's hot here, guys. And so the 6 by 6 and the A4 size do not have the foil, I believe. I think it's only the 12 by 12 that has the foil sheets in it. So let me go ahead and cut this open because I didn't do that yet. And I like to get the 6 by 6 because the prints are smaller in size, and sometimes you want that sort of size to the paper. So it is all the same sheets of paper, and yeah, there is no gold foil in here. So I'm just going to flick through this really quickly. It's all the same sheets that I'm going to show you in the 12 by 12, and I want to show you the 12 by 12 because it has the gold foil in it. Here's the A4 pad, and again, I don't believe the A4 has the gold. And part of the reason I get the A4 is because, again, I like the size of it for the projects that I like to do. Usually it has something to do with some sort of Christmas decor, and rather than buying two 12 by 12s, which I tend to not use the whole thing of, the A4 is a better size for me. So here's the 12 by 12, and this is the one I'll go slower on because it does have the gold foil on the paper. And so there's 6 double-sided sheets, 4 of each design, and you can see right in here, and also over here there's gold foil, and down here in the corner. I love this vintage look here. He's got some realistic pictures in here, like this looks like a mountain scene, and then you got the red barn in here. And so let me go a little bit faster. Here's the other side. Then you got this cut apart sheet, and there's a cut apart with gold foil. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets, 5, 6, 7. A lot of these actually have the gold foil on it. I think only the North Pole and the Red Wreath don't have, or maybe the Red Barn too, that they don't have the gold foil. Otherwise it is on there. And so there's a bigger pattern here on the B side. And then this one has wreaths all over it, and there is gold foil on it. And then the back side of it is this plaid, the buffalo check plaid. This one has gold foil in the wreaths and here at the bottom. And then there's some stars and stuff. This is a beautiful paper pad. It's a really nice vintage look. So here's the North Pole. And then the back of it is like a red shiplap. And then more cut aparts. And these are different from the first ones. Oh, look at the amaryllis. That's beautiful. So the back side of that sheet is this, where you have this deer, and you have some repeated images, and then you have the words very vintage words here. So very nice colors here. That is the collection from Frank Garcia, Christmas in the Country. And for July, you should see some projects coming for Christmas crafting. And thanks for watching. Bye. Hi everybody. I have a haul to share with you all today from a couple different places. First thing I got was this Cutaway Tags Summer Die and Stamp Set from Paper Tray. I actually bought this used from somebody who was destashing it. And I didn't have this set yet, so I picked it up. So there's that. And then I picked up this stamp set here called An Open Heart. And this is a retired set from Stampin' Up. And from the same seller, I purchased this custom tee stamp set and die from Stampin' Up. Again, this is a retired one. So there's the t-shirts and then the different sayings and stuff that you can use with the stamp set and die. And then this is from a seller on eBay. I purchased this to go for the tags that I had created, but I went ahead and did them using my Cricut. So I shared that in a previous video, but this die is a square die that's got the rounded sides, but the corners are pointy. And this is an old one from MFT called Mod Square Stacks Dynamics. Okay, and then the Stamp Market had a special release for some sewing dies. I guess they have a whole series that they're coming out with. So I purchased the Hello sewing die and the Rainbow. Okay. And I also got these two dies that were on sale because that same day she put all of her dies on sale in the store. And so I got this thank you die set. So you get the shadow piece and the detail piece. And then this one is just thanks. And it's again the shadow piece and the detail piece. So I got those two. And then the Greetery, she had her release. Betsy had a release on Friday. I got my package on Monday. So I got everything in the release because I just loved everything she put out. Let me show you what she has. So this particular stamp set is birthday stamp set, all sentiments, and it goes, actually it coordinates with another stamp set that she put out, well not stamp but die, and I purchased the die as well. Now of course I can't find the sentiments for it. The sentiments that she put out last time match up with the die set that she already put out, so you can just reuse some of the dies that are in this set here to cut out the sentiments or stamp onto those sentiments. So and that came out in the first release she had. The first release she had this other sentiment set, which the name is on the back. So this one's called Sentiment Sweet Birthday. And I don't know, she has this really cool QR code on the back of her packaging. So the die set is called Sentiment Sweets Basic Die. So you don't have to buy the die again if you already purchased it, and you can cut them out with this. So I got the, what is this one called? Robin and Wren set. So the stamps and dies, and this is a layering set. And you have a couple of different size birds in here. And what she's done is she's put this QR code on the back, so when you scan it, it brings you to the projects that she has for this. And then here is another lemon set. Lemon Blossom. And as you guys know, I bought one set that is from Paper Tray Inc. And I also bought a set from the Stamp Market. So I wish I could show you, but I don't have them out. I will do a comparison of those. so you can see the size difference. But this is Betsy's set that she has, and it's again a layering set. Okay, so a set of jars. She has a layering set for the jars, and I believe this piece in here comes out. Does that come out? I don't know. You have this fresh picked, and then you have a bow, and then you have 4 sentiments. And then I bought the die, and the die actually coordinates with this set, and it's got a little bow on it too. Oh well, it has a die to cut the bow out. That's interesting. Hers, I guess it, maybe it doesn't have a lid, maybe, I don't know. And then this is, what is this called? Katie's Cuties, Feelin' Fancy. Feelin' Fancy. So this is the die in the stamp set, but she also put out a coordinating die, which is this one right here. That is a scene die. And this one doesn't have a QR code. But this is a scene die, so you can see that it would work really well together, the way everything's drawn. So really cute. You get the bubbles up in here, and there's some fish on the sides, and then there's like coral and stuff down here, and so it cuts that centerpiece away from the paper. Okay, and then I purchased this set, and this one is Summer Sketches. So this has some really pretty florals in it. So I did get the die for it as well. And this one I believe is Oopsie Daisy. Oopsie Daisy? Yep, Oopsie Daisy. She does have the name on her sets. I'm just, for some reason, I'm looking on the back for it because I know where it is on the back. So this is the Stamped and Die set for that. Again, another layering stamp. Okay, so this stamp set. This one is Potpourri. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of florals here that can go inside the pots. And I do have the coordinating die set for it. But she also put out this little plant hanger die set. So you can cut this as well if you want to make them into hanging pots. And there is no, she doesn't have the name on this one right here. But I'm sure there's, you know, you can find it easily on her website. And then this one is the branches, right? Yeah, Blooming Branch. So the Stamp and Die set, again, another layering one. Really, really nice florals on this for the branches. And then the last one, this is the eucalyptus one. Simple Things is what this is called. But it is a eucalyptus bunch. As you can see here. There's here, and there's 2 others. So, really, really nice sets. Very different. Okay, so that's what I got from the Greetery, and that is my haul for today. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.